letter is on the table, Holmes.
Yeah, I know what. I'm sleeping around your room. But before anything, we must do the most important thing.
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson.
The letter is on the table, Holmes.
You
should
cut
take a
me
look.
off.
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
Always have to give all the attention to Toby.
The letter is
Lessons
on
of
the
boys.
table, Holmes. You should take a look.
Okay, where's this letter he's talking about? Letters on the table, Holmes.
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
Okay. Guess this. Letters. Oh, this is the aftermath of last case, which I did so well with all my notes and figuring out who it was at the end. Mr. Holmes, today is the very first time that I've been allowed to write a single letter, and you are the first person whom I wish to address. I repent all that I have done, but at the same time I find myself grateful for your uncovering the truth. It has given me an enormous life lesson. I also thank you for my conditional sentence, for soon I may be able to live a fulfilling life once again, and not be condemned by society. Yours sincerely, Percival Blinkhorn. Okay. Hidden Samaritan, that's my personality ranking. Oh, that's nice. Oh, this is everything else I did. Oh, that's cool.
This.
The letter is on the table,
Okay.
Holmes. You should take
Different
a look.
letter he's talking about. No, here is it over here. Oh, there's the letter. Examine. Ooh, 221B Baker Street. Sherlock
A
Holmes.
wax seal with the monogram E.B.
Okay. Ooh. What's this?
The Brackenstall family coat of arms.
Brackenstall. I already have my notes started, so I'm going to do better this time. Can I open it?
I can tell from Lestrade's handwriting that he was in a hurry when he wrote this letter.
Oh, there you go. Oh, this is... Yes. My dear Mr. Holmes, I shall be very glad of your immediate assistance in what promises to be the most remarkable case. It is something quite in your line. Except for releasing the lady, I will see that everything is kept exactly as I found it. But I beg you not to lose an instant, as it is difficult to leave Sir Eustace there. Yours faithfully, Inspector Lestrade. Yes, this him.
So, what is it, Holmes?
Promising, as always, it appears to be a case of murder.
So you believe that Sir Eustace is dead?
I should say so. Lestrade wouldn't have sent for me for less. His writing shows considerable agitation, and he is not an emotional man. These people belong to high society. The quality of the writing paper, the E.B. monogram, their coat of arms. The crime was committed before midnight.
Holmes, how can you possibly tell?
Well, it is all thanks to Lestrade. He wrote his letter at 3:30 in the morning. Imagine the chain of events before that. The local police had to be called in. Scotland Yard was notified. Lestrade himself had to make haste there, and finally compose the letter he sent to me. All of that makes for a fair night's work.
It makes sense. Lestrade also speaks of the woman he released.
That seems to indicate that she had been held somewhere during the crime. Much time has been wasted. Let us find a cab and go to Abbey Grange immediately. I live in hope of an interesting morning.
Okay. Abbey Grange. Here we go again. This actually looks so cozy, the wagon.
Ah, Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson, here you are. I'm very glad that you have come, but perhaps I should not have troubled you after all.
And why is that?
Lady Brackenstall has come to her senses, and she has given so clear an account of the affair that there is not much left for us to do. You remember that Lewisham gang of burglars?
What, the three Randalls?
Exactly. The father and two sons. It's their work. They stole a silver service, which is of great value.
Sir Eustace Brackenstall is dead, then?
Yes. His head was knocked in with his own poker.
A violent act of aggression.
Yes, the poor lady. She has had a most dreadful experience. She was assaulted and tied to a chair. But I think that you would best see her and hear her account of the facts. She's in the morning room with her maid, Teresa Wright.
Where is the body of the deceased?
In the dining room. We haven't touched anything.
All right, I'm going to examine it.
Very good, Watson.
Yes. Alright, morning room. Oh, what's this?
Lord Ramsay Brackenstall.
Brackenstall. Dun dun dun.
Baron Lyndon Brackenstall.
Baron.
Lord Brigham Brackenstall.
Fancy names.
Sir Warthen Brackenstall.
Oh, that beard though.
Lord George Brackenstall. The Brackenstall family seems rather austere.
Lady Brackenstall awaits you in the morning room.
In the morning room. Okay. Ooh, cute room.
Ladies, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting Inspector Lestrade in this investigation.
Mr. Holmes, I am the wife of Sir Eustace Brackenstall. We were married only a year ago.
I am sorry for your loss.
Oh.
Please accept my deepest condolences.
I suppose that it is no use my attempting to conceal that our marriage has not been a happy one. I fear that all would tell you that, even if I were to attempt to deny it.
What happened last night?
Can you describe to me the events of yesterday evening?
Is it really necessary? I have already told Inspector Lestrade all that happened.
Yes, madam, it is.
I will tell you then. Sir Eustace retired about 10:30. I sat in this room until after 11, absorbed in a book. Before I went upstairs, I entered the dining room to fetch a candle and... oh God.
Please, go on.
As I approached the French window, I found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man who had just stepped into the room. Close behind the first man, I saw two others. One of them struck me a savage blow with his fist and felled me unconscious to the ground.
And then?
When I came to myself, I found that they had secured me tightly to a dining room chair. It was at that instant my unfortunate husband entered the room.
He fought with the intruders?
Yes, I think he had heard them, for he was holding his stick. But they were three, and he eventually succumbed. One of them, the elder one, struck him a terrible blow with the poker. I fainted once more. When I opened my eyes, they had withdrawn. Then my brave Teresa came to my assistance.
Did these three villains steal anything?
Yes, I found that they had taken the silver from the sideboard, but you can see for yourself in the dining room.
Okay. Fresh bruises. Alright. Approach. Australian origins. Sweet. Elegant dress is a very pretty dress. All bruises, oh no. Oh. Pale cheeks.
You mentioned that your marriage was not a happy one. Was there anything specific that was troubling you?
He was not a nice man when he was drunk, and he suffered from dark moods, but nothing else.
Oh god. Ooh. Oh, bruises.
The bruises on your hands are at least 1 week old. Your husband caused those bruises?
Oh, do you... Yes, he did. He was very angry at the time. Out of control. Again. Sir Eustace was a drunkard. To be tied to such a man for life is worse than death.
Your ladyship?
Oh, that's so sad. Feel so sorry for her. Investigate the murder. Inspect the room where Lady Brackenstall is resting. Inspect the crime scene in the dining hall. Ooh. Lady Brackenstall has old bruises on her hand. They are approximately 1 week old. It seems to be a robbery which turns into a murder. Lady Brackenstall was assaulted and tied to a chair. Sir Eustace Brackenstall, is dead. His head was knocked in with his own poker. According to Lady Brackenstall words, it was Lewis Shame gang of burglars, the 3 Randalls. You found her. Oh, the doggy photo.
Teresa, I would like to hear your testimony.
Painting.
Certainly, sir.
Yeah. Teresa Wright.
As I sat by my bedroom window, I saw 3 men in the moonlight down by the lodge gate. But I thought nothing of it at the time. Oh, if I'd known.
And then?
I went to bed, and it was more than an hour after that I heard my mistress scream. And down I ran, to find her tied to the chair and him on the floor with his head smashed. That's all I know.
There's a gap between everything with her. Wrinkle. Oh, wrong buds. Working hands. Coffee stain. That's it?
My mistress is very tired. Can't you allow her to her room?
Oh, look at that painting. Oh. Table. Let's see this newspaper. The Times, family business booming. The Randall gang is back on the street. Less than a fortnight ago, this infamous family of burglars, the Randalls, as they are known, made their reappearance by the way of a brutal but successful intrusion into one of the wealthier homes in Sydenham. I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. The police are already on the trail. However, the details of the crimes are being kept confidential, including that the name of the victim, a witness, was able to provide a precise description of all 3 men, and this will surely give the police a chance to complete their profile of the family of delinquents. We would take the liberty of reminding our esteemed readers about the highly dangerous band and to provide the full description as it is available at this moment. The gang has been in business for some considerable times, being a family of 3, a father and his 2 sons. The elder, Jack Randall, so that's him. Jack Randall is a man in his 40s, already gray-haired, and while an average height and build, being the mastermind behind the burglaries, he retains control over his sons, both of whom are close in age but very differ in appearance. The first son, William, is tall, broad-shouldered, with a small, disproportionate head. The younger brother, Melvin Randall, second Melvin, is of a somewhat weak constitution, and is as skinny as a rake. The gang is wanted not only for their frequent thefts and break-ins, but for their exponentially brutal pirate career they enjoyed before returning to England. Be alert, and may your valuables stay safe. Okay.
The description of the Randall gang provided by Lady Brackenstall is identical to the one in the Times article.
Okay. Randall's blamed the robbery was faked, and the whole story invented in order to blame Sir Eustace's death on the Randalls. Randall gang. The testimony is evidence match and point to the Randall gang. Whew. I don't know. I can see it being blamed, like this up-and-coming gang. Well, up-and-coming, returning, infamous gang of a father and two sons might like give it a little bit of like a scapegoat almost, and it's a way for people to like put the blame on them. But I can also see it being the Randalls, so we can come back to this once we get more information. Is there anything else I can do? I figured not. Okay. Get back into it. Anything else? Table, nope. Oh, there's still the dining hall. Yeah, let's go to the dining hall.
You should examine the body of Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
Oh, Watson, you're already here. Okay. I'll go. Ooh, crow friend. Oh, the glasses are here. Oh, glasses. Actual glasses.
There is beeswing at the bottom, as if the wine had not been decanted before being poured. A decanter standing next to the open bottle, an inseparable pair indeed. Chateau Calon Ségur, French wine, Grand Cru.
Oh, two have been drank, one hasn't.
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing.
Or maybe the lord of this house worked with the Randalls, and they just happened to be there, and they were like celebrating for something, maybe.
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing. It is rather strange that only one of these glasses has dregs of beeswing inside it, while the other two are clear.
Yeah. Two glasses with traces of decanted wine, but without beeswing. And a third glass with wine and a large amount of it were found in the dining hall. And that's a dialogue option. Ooh. Oh, I saw something? Oh, there.
This candlestick is valuable. It is interesting that it was not also stolen.
Yeah, maybe he was.
An empty silverware box. It appears that the intruders have stolen the contents.
Yeah. It's funny that they only, like Sherlock mentioned, they only, like, got this. They don't take anything else. And this house has a lot of valuables. Yeah. That looks like it. I guess not. There's something more here.
A bottle of wine is missing here.
Or the wine at the table. Oh, that was another one right there.
These wine bottles are expensive and mostly from France. The criminals did not thoroughly ransack the house. They only took a little silverware.
Did they only take a little bit of silver?
This door leads to the upstairs bedrooms. Apparently the criminals did not venture there.
I bangs never say like nice. So sorry, I'm like always touching my bangs. I notice it every time I'm editing my videos.
The
I just
hunting
want them
scene.
straight. Hunting scene. Oh, this is where she was tied.
Sailor's knots. That's interesting. This rope was handled by the murderers. We need a scent hound to follow their trail. I will take it with me.
Innocent.
This is the chair that Lady Brackenstall was tied to.
Okay. Wait, I should also look at the body. Totally forgot the most
So,
important
Watson,
step.
what have you learned from examining Sir Eustace's body?
Well, I can confirm that the death was instant. Sir Eustace was facing his attacker when he received the blow to his head. There are no other apparent injuries.
Okay.
That
Poker?
must be the murder weapon.
Really now? Oh, we got a thing. Oop. 3 people. There were 3 people drinking wine out of the glasses. One of the 3 probably prefers wine with beeswing. There were 2 people drinking wine out of these glasses. The remaining glass with the beeswing consists solely of the dregs from the other 2 glasses. Yeah, because only one was drinking. The one was full. Okay. What else is here?
Barefoot. He had therefore been in bed and did not have time to fully dress. Quite a large stick, a formidable weapon.
Oof.
The
Head
head
wound.
was cracked with the force of the blow.
Hmm. Oh, we only have one. Poker blow. The death of Sir Eustace could have been due to the poker blow. Must be more. Oh, fireplace. Oh,
It is covered in blood. Sir Eustace might have struck his head upon it while falling from the blow. That is one possible explanation.
oh, there was more. Ah. Deadly accident. The death of Eustace could have been due to his accidentally striking his head on the fireplace grate. The death of Sir Eustace could have been due to the poker blow. There was a lot of blood on the grate. This will be interesting. The poker didn't look that bloody, did it? Right.
That must be the murder weapon.
Yeah, the poker does not look bloody while the grate did. I might be thinking too much into this. And it's like obvious. Story beats. But I'm going with it. Chair.
The death was instant.
They need me to do this, but I don't know. Oh, wait. Mantelpiece.
It appears that the bell rope was cut by someone taller than me. A fur trader's cabin.
Fur trader's cabin. Okay. The piece of bell rope that was used to tie Lady Brackensall to a chair, it may serve the scent of the intruder. Alright. So, we have a lot of tasks to do. And to inspect the room where Lady Brackensall is resting, collect Toby from the Baker Street, and follow the scent trail. We get to use Toby. Oh, the goodest of boys. Okay. Is there anyone else we can
A
go?
fur trader's cabin.
We have some dialogue options, so maybe. Oh, he moves around. He looks so sad touching the window, like, yes, the outside world, so distant from you, stuck with a murder. You. 3 glasses on the
There
table.
are 3 glasses on the dining room table. I was wondering if...
Oh, I forgot. When I came to myself the first time, each of them had a glass in his hand. They might have been a father and his 2 sons. They talked together in whispers, and then they left.
Your ladyship?
So each of them had one in their hand. Okay.
Oh, what a horrible thing to have...
Please leave my Mary alone. She suffered so much, she deserves some rest.
Something now. So we could look for where she was resting.
A deer hunt. This door leads to the upstairs bedrooms. Apparently the criminals did not venture there.
Or maybe we had to look more in the purple room? Wait. Adventure. There's something else here.
Please leave my Mary alone. She suffered so much, she deserves some rest.
Oh, what's this? Scratches.
These scratches are most definitely made by the picture frame.
Ooh, safe.
This is Sir Eustace's safe. There may be something important inside. I must ask Lady Brackenstall to open it.
Let's go. Can you open the safe, please? And thank ya. The safe.
Lady Brackenstall, could you open this wall safe?
No, it is my husband's safe. I do not know the combination.
We have to open it. Your
We have
ladyship?
We have to open it.
Let us try to open this safe.
Ooh.
This safe can be cracked. I only have to pay attention. The dial will vibrate when it is set to the correct number.
Oh. Oh. Nice. Easy clap. Medical report. Oh no. Wait. Medical report. So Eustace, your current physical and mental state is of great concern. Oh. There were several signs of hepatic decomposition. Oh, that does not sound good. The last time that we met, your eyes were bloodshot and your skin was tinged with yellow. Oh no, there's a particular odor from your breath that is common in those suffering from liver damage. Then there are the lung absence that we have discussed. The leg cramps you have described to me are caused by inalteration to the nervous system, which is in turn is caused by an excess of alcohol. That includes the tremors. Your liver seemed excessively hard at the time of your examination, which is a sign of an evolving cirrhosis. There are also signs of ascites, fluid in the abdominal cavity, which are evident when your swollen stomach. The pain beneath your left rib indicates a pancreatic. Oh God, so many medical big words. Malady, which may lead to fatal and fulminant pancreatitis. Your condition may pose a risk to others. Your excess of alcohol consumption lowers your self-control and heightens your aggression. I am available to help you with this problem. There are a number of treatment options. He has a lot of medical issues. Medical issues deriving from his alcohol consumption. He was not in a good state. I had to go talk to Poppy. And nervous disorder.
It is common practice to keep one's valuables in a safe behind a painting. It should not really pose a challenge for a criminal.
That's why I think they're working
Antique
together.
coins, possibly of value, but they're scattered without care.
All right. More questions. I'm so sorry.
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
Oh, questions for you.
Sir Eustace's doctor speaks of his violent behaviour.
Yes, Sir Eustace was an extremely violent man. A detestable human being, to be more precise. It is true that he once threw a decanter at me, and all because I dared to stand up to him in defence of my mistress. Sly devil. God forgive me that I should speak of him so now that he's dead, but a devil he was, if ever one walked the earth. We met him only 18 months ago. She'd only just arrived in London. Yes, it was her first voyage. She'd never been from home before. Wonder with his title and his money and his false London ways. If she made a mistake, she has paid for it, if ever a woman did. She doesn't have any friends here, so it was specially hard for her.
Oh, she seems very protective of the lady, which is sweet. Yeah, it must be hard leaving home for this. And just to face someone like Sir Brackenstall.
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
Alright. Maybe I can ask.
Oh, what a...
Please leave my Mary alone.
I don't think I talked to you. Maybe I talked to Watson about this.
This house feels rather sinister. I can't say that I like it here.
It's a very pretty house, I would admit that, but mine's a heads of animals. But it seems like a very pretty house.
What do you know about Sir Eustace, Inspector? What was his reputation?
A charming man when sober, but an absolute demon when he was drunk. In such moments he was apparently capable of anything. Why, once he splashed fuel on Lady Brackenstall's dog and set it alight. Another day he threw a decanter of wine at Miss Wright's head.
The alcohol seemed to madden him.
To the point that we were forced to intervene several
don't like
times
him.
to avoid a scandal.
I don't like him. Not the inspector, the Brackenstall. Sir Brackenstall. No wonder the maid doesn't like him. I don't like him. What's this? Fine. Well, we only have that. Oh, this is going to get heavy and sad very quickly. Oh no. Alright. This key is going to be so sad. Alright. I guess I'll go back home and get Toby. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, this is so pretty. I was not. Oh, I can go through this. Ooh, this house though. I would love to take a screenshot for, oh god, for YouTube reasons. Oh, right. My notes are like all over the place. So my ears already going over the page. Oh no. Oh, this is just how my mind works. Oh, wow. Just curious if there's anything out here. Oh, it's so cute. Cute little shed. Oh, cute little like sitting area. I like this a lot. Very cozy. I'm guessing there's nothing right now, that is. Yeah. Alright. It says still look for stuff like where she's resting, but I don't know. What to look for, so I'm just gonna go do the Toby thing, 'cause that seems very cute, and I really want to do it. Yeah. Alright. Toby.
Come on, Toby. We need the best nose in the British Empire on this case. I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
Oh, we just go here.
Let us see how the rope was cut. The fibers at the end of the rope are smoothly cut. Let us try to find out what tool was used to cut the rope.
Oh, I get to chill. What is scissors? Oh, I get to do it. Cut.
The fibers from this cut appear to be different.
Or maybe cutters?
The fibers
No.
from this cut appear to be different.
Is it really just a knife?
If I cut the rope with a knife, it matches the original.
Rope was cut with a knife. My nose is so messy.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
Alright. We'll use... Follow the scent trail. Do we take Toby back with us? Is Toby in the carriage? Yes, he is. Oh. That's so precious. God, I love dogs.
Search, Toby.
I'm Toby. I'm Toby. Oh, we're going out. Go, Sherlock. Thank you, Sherlock. I'm a free dog. This free world. Best dog inspector out there. We're going to the shed.
The intruders entered the shed for some reason when they were making off with the silverware.
That's weird. Sniff. Aw. Let's go. Where else did they go? Did they go to the well? The well's over here. They went to the well. Why did they go to the well? Sniff.
The scent leads to the well. I should check it.
Shed. Well. Well. Oh, they came through this. Over this wall? Part of the wall? Oh, excuse me.
The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall. The criminals left the house through the French window. They walked to the shed, then across to the well, before fleeing by climbing over the wall. I wonder why they chose such a winding route.
Yeah, it's not precise. It's like they're wanting to grab something specifically. We'll go to the shed. inside. Oh,
Bags of seed. Some empty bags were recently moved.
oh, there were probably something back there then.
This hook might be useful. Small gardening tools, nothing of great interest.
What was that? An old hook that can be found in the garden shed. Probably missing
This
something.
old suitcase sounds hollow. It must be empty.
Alright. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way, Sherlock. We're going this way. It's in here. Oh, what's that? Glittering
There's
object.
something glittering at the bottom there, but how can I reach it?
Oh, we got a hook. Remove the bucket. Attach the hook. Use. Yoink! What's this?
Silverware. This is hardly a coincidence.
Why is this silverware? Wait. They didn't take it. Then what? Oh.
The Brackenstall coat of arms. It appears that we have found the stolen silverware.
I'll cross this out. That's not found out where it was. Ooh, beef. Ooh. Not that one, this one. Robbery is the motive. Robbery is confirmed as the motive for the crime. The criminals may have planned to return for the silverware that they dumped. I don't think so. The robbery could have been imitated, to explain Sir Euston's death. The silverware not supposed to be found. I think it was this one. I don't think like they're gonna come back for that. Should I? Sailor's background. The rope was cut once with a sharp knife and tied quickly in the sailor's knot. That could indicate the intruder was a sailor's background. Okay. Okay. I guess we're gonna go talk to the lady. And here. Hello. The silverware has been found.
We found your silverware, Lady Brackenstall. It had not been taken very far.
Is that true? I am very thankful to you, Mr. Holmes.
Your ladyship?
Oh, what a horrible thing to have...
We found your mistress's silverware.
Oh, that's good news. You really are as clever as they say.
Indeed.
Could have been a maid. The maid is like on my radar right now.
Please leave my Mary alone. She suffered so much she deserves some rest.
Ooh, small table. Now we can look at this. Man. Oh, this is when they first met. Two women.
This photograph of Lady Brackenstall and her maid Teresa was taken at a port, but which one?
Ooh.
So the lady and her maid came from Australia a year and a half ago on this ship.
Oh. Rock. 1893. From Australia. Lady Brackenstall married Sir Eustace shortly after arriving in England and remained at home during that time. There's little possibility that she or her maid are acquainted with anyone in the country. Acquainted with the sailor lady is acquainted with someone from the Rock of Gibraltar. Well, they probably had struck up conversations while they were on the ship, because that would be a very long voyage. Imagine. Ooh. Oh, God. So Eustace was murdered by the one person who was visiting last night. It was he who tied up his tongs. Oh, God. The person who was visiting that night was probably a sailor. Okay.
Oh, what a...
Oh, I have to go search my archives for that. I thought I'd go. You found the silverware.
Inspector, I have recovered the stolen silverware.
You are a wizard, Mr. Holmes. And where is it?
In the garden well.
Excuse me?
Unique, isn't it?
Rather absurd. What is the point of stealing silverware and then throwing it down into a well?
Perhaps it was used as a temporary hiding place, or simply the thieves wanted to get rid of it. It is up to us to solve this mystery.
That was it. I wanted to see this really quickly. Oh, we can just finish it. Oh, I don't think so. Wait. No. Or the sailor. And I guess it was a poker. I want to see how this plays out. I might turn back to that. That would be interesting if it would be that, but I'm gonna see how this plays out. I guess I'll go to my archive now. Let's go. Okay, looking in the archives now. Alright, we're looking for something on the Rock of Gibraltar. Oh, this is like similar to what I saw last time. Yeah, why not? Dynamite is the same. Okay. We're looking for 1893 here. Ooh. The arrival of the Rock of Gibraltar. A ship returned. A bulk carrier from the Adelaide Southampton London line has arrived from a 6-month voyage from India, New Zealand, and Australia. The ship brought to England Miss Mary Fraser, the heiress of the Fraser family, only land in a tin mines in Australia. This reportedly beautiful young lady is presently engaged to Sir Eustace Breckenstall, one of the wealthiest gentlemen in Kent. Ooh. So lady is Mary Fraser. And she is herself from a very wealthy family. Great. Alright.
Here it is.
Ooh. Task for Wiggins. The address of shipowner can be found in the crew list there. Alright. So. Oh.
The shipping company, the Adelaide Southampton London line, and its address. Interesting.
Did I say
It
that?
must be the place where they keep the records, including the one for the crew of the Rock of Gibraltar.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard, they'll give it to you without any problems.
But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
Specialist.
A map of London and the Watson, I need Wiggins. Is he anywhere nearby?
He's right across the street. You can give him a sign from the window.
Oh, right. I remember this. What was it? The first one? First case? Oh, Wiggins.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
I need a register, my young friend. If you could borrow it, there will be half a guinea for every one of you. I need the crew list of the Rock of Gibraltar in 1893, and their current employment.
I'm straight on it, Mr. Holmes.
Do you really think they'll find it, Holmes?
My secret police is better than the Yard in many ways.
3 hours later.
Here it is, Mr. Holmes. But we can't take it back. It's too risky.
Put it on the table. I'll take care of it. Good work, young Wiggins.
Oh, it's this one. The registry.
This list shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar, on which Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage. Lady Brackenstall does not know anyone in England. This must mean that someone on this list is our mysterious visitor. And these are the lists of the senior officers of the Adelaide Southampton London Line ships. Let us find out who was in London upon November the 7th.
Murder date, November 7th, 1894. Okay. Ooh, this is a lot. We just had to.
This list shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar, on which Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage. Lady Brackenstall does not know anyone in England. This must mean that someone on this list is our mysterious visitor.
So, this is. They departed October 17th and then they arrived in Australia 1895. So, Because the murder date is 1894, so they can't be here. So, chill. No. Russell Tide. And William Portman? Yeah, those two can't be it, right? Yeah. Let's see senior officers. So they left like after, so these people. So Jack Crooker would be there because he was present in London because they depart. Oh, departure. Oh yeah. So yeah, he could be there. And he was on a ship with Mary. Richard Davidson. Nope. Oh no, you don't look familiar. You don't look familiar. Nope. And Mr. Okay, so first Jack. Arrival in London. No. They only arrived later. And then this one. Which is in London on November 12th, 1894. They were a bit late. And he was there. He was there.
This list shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar. I do not think that this sailor has any connection to the case.
There it is.
Mr.
There.
Jack Crocker was in London upon the
Got
date of the
it.
crime, and he is due to depart in 2 days. This list shows
do we have
the
to go through
senior
everything?
officers of the Rock of Gibraltar,
Oh.
on which Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage. Lady Brackenstall does not know anyone.
I did this the hard way. I had to go through and find everyone again.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved. This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved. This
Woods.
officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved. This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
And then, where's Joe? There he is.
This officer was on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime.
Oh yeah, I need it.
This
There he
officer
is.
was on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime. Captain Jack Crocker is our mysterious visitor. He was the only one around at the time of the murder.
Okay. Call Crocker to confront him. Okay. Let's go.
This Crocker, do you think...
It would be interesting to meet him. Our young friend should be able to find him.
There you go.
Wiggins, could you find a way to bring this Captain Crocker here to us?
Here? Holmes, that could be dangerous.
No problem, Mr. Holmes.
He's just like, say less, I got you. He wants to just freak me out.
Mr. Holmes, I was informed that you were looking for me, and I'd like to know why.
Yes, it is important that we talk. You will soon understand why.
Ooh, this is Crocker.
You are acquainted with Lady Mary Brackenstall, are you not?
Yes, I think I do remember her. From when I was first officer, but I still don't see...
It seems your relationship went beyond that of mere passenger and first officer.
How dare you?
Indeed, how reckless a feeling is love, particularly if one is prepared to commit a murder in its name.
Explain yourself this instant.
You are aware that the murder made the headlines of the morning press. You read the newspaper report, but to your dismay found it much fabricated. Once you learned that I wanted to see you, you came straight away. You needed to know what I had found.
You... and what do you know?
That evening, you were with Lady Brackenstall, despite the danger.
I'm not afraid, Mr. Holmes. Besides, all of this is just guesswork.
You would be right if there was no evidence.
What then?
Ooh, look at... Clear look on it. Understand. Oh, I saw it for a quick second. Newspaper ink. It's reading the newspaper. Oh, I thought I saw it glow up. Oop. Clean boots. I missed a couple. Oop. Which was cut by a knife too. Strong build.
Lady Brackenstall was tied to a chair on the night of the murder. And it was you who tied her up.
You call that evidence?
I figured.
Yes, as she was tied with a sailor's knot. Your handiwork.
So, it's a sailor who's done it. That proves nothing, Mr. Holmes. I'm not the only sailor in London right now. Your theory is flawed anyway. On the night of the murder, I was aboard the Sharp. I was supervising the repair of a porthole.
At night?
It was an emergency. There was a leak. You can ask the ship's carpenter. He can confirm.
I'm sure that he can.
Perfect. In that case, we have nothing more to talk about. Good evening, gentlemen.
Holmes, what should we do now? Would you like to check his alibi?
No. There is no doubt that these men will testify in his favor, and there will be no way to check.
So, what then?
So, we must work with what we have. We have all the puzzle pieces.
Now I understand why you dissected the bell rope.
Ooh. Crooked is lying, his involvement is clear. He appeared as soon as he heard that I was looking for him, thus signaling his guilt. Was aboard the Sharp on the night of the murder. He was not afraid to confront me. He had a confident demeanor. Oh, this is just it. Oh, it's already happening. I thought we were going to have like a little bit more to do. Wait, killer was murdered by one person who was visiting the night. The murderer is tall and agile and high-ranking sailor. Ooh. Wait, let me look through my notes. His sailor's not. It was a knife. He knows her. If I do this, what does her say? nice that you decide that there's no point in blaming this poor woman. I believe it was cover up. Oh, what is my gut saying right now? It feels like there's so much. He said he was honest. Wait. This is just it.
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
Wait. You can go through the conversations, right? Yes. He is a violent man, and he was drinking too, because of the wine bottles. It says evidence of drinking, so he might have just became violent and it was some self-defense. I don't think Cricker had anything to do with it. What is this? Alright. Ooh. Alright. Because the whole thing was bloody too. But the scent did leave. Toby found the scent. Alright. I think I'm going... I'm gonna be so wrong with this. I know it. I'm gonna get yelled at. Yeah. Like, she went through a horrible marriage that she had, like, she shouldn't have had to go through. Like, it was all self-defense, if anything. I'm going with this. Either way, I'm absolving them, because he was
Ladies,
he was an ass.
I know the full story. You are both guilty, are you not?
Mr. Holmes, I can explain everything.
Oh.
No, madam, he's bluffing.
It is no use. Your husband was a violent man, a cruel man. Your argument last night ended tragically, with him stumbling and falling, fatally striking his head upon the fireplace grate. However, your mise en scène to divert suspicion was unnecessary. You should have admitted the truth.
The truth is often subjective, Mr. Holmes.
Not to me.
What will you tell Inspector Lestrade?
He will find nothing, as he handed the case over to me. Farewell, ladies.
Is that it?
Inspector, I'm afraid that the murderers have escaped us.
What? Do you mean to tell me that you failed? Never thought I'd live to see the day.
I mentioned the murderers, not the case. It is obvious that the crime was committed by 3 criminals who cannot be the Randalls.
You really think so?
You only need to find a gang of 3 thugs wandering around. I can trust you to do that.
If they exist, I'll catch them.
You'll find someone, I have no doubt of it. Goodbye, Inspector.
was accident caused by a struggle with his wife. The lie of Lady Brackenstall and her maid was compromised. There was a mitigating circumstance, legitimate self-defense. You will allow them to go free without revealing the truth of Lestrade. That wasn't correct! Okay. I found all the clues, though. Then, would it be then, the sailor? Wait. Then if it's a sailor, I was so confident in that. Yeah, but he was an ass. Like, no one deserves that. Oh.
Wiggins, could you ask Mr. Crocker to come here again, please?
Right away.
It'd be a Baker Street.
Why did you make me come here again, Mr. Holmes?
It is over.
So
I know
angry.
that it was you who killed Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
What?
I know because of the height at which the rope was cut. The knife used was a
True.
sea knife. The knots were sailor's knots.
high
And
up.
not least, the sheer force
the
that was put
trigger.
behind the killing blow. And because you are the only one who knows Lady Mary Brackenstall in London. And because you love her.
It's true.
It is time for you to tell us the whole truth.
I admit that I loved Mary madly from the first day that I met her. But I never did come to visit her, for I believed that she was in a happy household. When I talked to her maid, who told me everything, I was insane with rage. I was due to set sail for 6 months away. I wanted only to see her again. But it turned into a damnable nightmare when he barged in. He dared raise his hand to her. He was not even worthy of licking her boots. Oh, I regret nothing. I admit I killed the monster out of love for her. She will forgive me if she is able.
Lady Brackenstall already forgave you. She said nothing.
Mary.
But that makes her an accomplice as well as her maid. It places her in danger yet again.
Mr. Holmes,
You would not have managed to protect her.
till I die, do you hear me? Here is a letter that sets everything clear, and it is the one that should be disclosed to the police. I am the only culprit. Mary had nothing to do with it. Now it is time to end this.
Wait, what? Oh, God. Ah! Oh, W. Quick time event! Oh no, I was not expecting. Was not expecting this.
Please forgive me, Captain
Oh,
Crocker.
you were.
I wished only to test your sincerity, and your words and deeds have far exceeded my expectations.
Oh, just.
See here, Captain Crocker, we'll do this in due form of law. You are the prisoner. Watson, you are a British jury. Captain Crocker, the evidence shows that you acted without premeditation and used reasonable force to protect an innocent victim from her husband's brutality. Your devotion pushed you to attempt to kill yourself in order to protect the one you love. Now, what say you, gentlemen of the jury?
Not guilty, my lord.
Vox populi, vox dei. You are acquitted, Captain Crocker. So long as the law does not find some other victim, you are safe from me.
Mr. Holmes.
It is a great responsibility that I take upon myself, but I will give Lestrade an excellent lead, and if he can't avail himself of it, I can do no more. Come back to your lady in a year, and may her future and yours justify us in the judgment which we have pronounced this night.
Oh,
Inspector, I'm afraid that the murderers have escaped us.
What? Do you mean to tell me that you failed? Never thought I'd live to see the day.
I mentioned the murderers, not the
oh,
case.
Toby.
It is obvious that the crime was committed by 3 criminals who cannot be the Randalls.
You really think so?
You only need to find a gang of 3 thugs wandering around. I can trust you to do that.
If they exist, I'll catch them.
You'll find someone, I have no doubt of it. Goodbye, Inspector.
That, yeah. Oh, Sir Eustace was murdered by Captain Jack Crocker, who was visiting Lady Brackenstall that night. They staged it as a robbery by the Randall gang. Crocker used his sea knife to cut the bell rope to tie the lady and then hid the silverware in the well. Jack Crocker defended a woman against a violent and some mythical man. You have decided to keep that a secret. Yes. Yes. Conscientious, yeah. Case, he has solved the case the same way. People made the same wrong choice. Yeah, I feel like the right choice to make in this situation. They just deserve love and happiness, both of them. Especially Mary. Yay, Vox Populi, Vox Die. Ooh, this is the next one. The Cute Gardens drama.
Holmes, for heaven's sake, whatever's going on?
Oh, hello, Watson. You're early. Did you kill all of your patients?
What? Holmes, where have all these wretched bees come from?
I increased the temperature of the room so as to prevent them from hibernating. I needed to take a sample of honey. But it worked, Watson. We will have honey all year round.
Yay,
Ridiculous
honey!
and dangerous.
They're domestic bees, Apis mellifera, such industrious workers.
Doing the amazing
Anyway,
work.
Watson, I am sorry, but I must leave you. I'm in rather a hurry.
You have a new case?
Yes, but nothing as thrilling as this experiment. A theft of plants at the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew. I'm helping a minister who's an old friend of mine. You can join me if you like.
Well, I'll admit that I'd far rather accompany you than remain alone here with these workers of yours. Besides, you'll need a helping hand with the flowers you're intending to bring back.
Watson, however did you guess?
For the great
Oh.
Sherlock Holmes to bother with the theft of plants. Come on, admit that you're planning to spoil your little bees with some rare pollens.
Since when did I become so transparent? Let us go.
Ooh. Alright then. Well, considering I'm doing this case by case, I guess this is where I'm going to end it here. I look forward to the next one, considering this is just the most fantastic intro for any case. I'm looking forward to the next one though. But I hope you enjoyed. I did a lot better. I think I feel like I did a lot better this time compared to last time. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this all plays out this time. I already said that a million times. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, do all that jazz, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.